Hey everyone, welcome back to Fact Finder, the channel where curiosity always uncovers the most intriguing answers. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to live in a world where the oceans were dominated by such gigantic and dangerous creatures that even the biggest sharks today would look like tiny aquarium fish in comparison? Well, today we're going to embark on a true time travel adventure, diving deep into the past to discover the 10 most deadly sea monsters that ever existed. We're talking about terrifying creatures like giant sea scorpions, colossal sharks that would make the megalodons shiver, sea reptiles so frightening that even the bravest humans would think twice before taking a dip, and even a giant piranha that, believe me, you wouldn't want to encounter on a night dive. So are you ready to meet these creatures that ruled the oceans millions of years ago? Get ready because the show is about to start, and I guarantee you won't want to miss a single second. Sea scorpion. And we kick off our list with the fearsome sea scorpion. These terrifying creatures roamed the oceans an astounding 541 to 252 million years ago, in a time when the seas were practically battlegrounds for colossal beings. They were true destruction machines, averaging an impressive 2.5 meters in length. Can you imagine? We're talking about a giant scorpion, the size of a car, gliding through the waters. And it's not just their size that's intimidating. These lobster scorpions came equipped with enormous, razor-sharp pincers, ready to tear apart anything that crossed their path. Essentially, they devoured everything smaller than themselves, including other sea scorpions. Just picture the terror of being a smaller creature in waters ruled by these monsters. And that's just the beginning, folks. If this first monster already gave you the chills, you won't believe what's coming next. If you're enjoying this trip to the past, make sure to hit that like button below and comment on which of these monsters you'd be most afraid to encounter face to face in the prehistoric oceans. Let's see who's the bravest of our crew. So ready for more? Let's continue our journey because the next monster is as terrifying as, if not more than, the sea scorpion. 2. Shawnosaurus. Now folks, get ready to meet a true giant of the seas. We're talking about the Shawnosaurus, one of the largest ichthyosaurs that ever existed. This colossal creature roamed the oceans between 240 and 210 million years ago, and its size is enough to leave anyone in awe. Imagine a prehistoric dolphin reaching an astonishing 17 meters in length. Yes, you heard that right, 17 meters. That's nearly the length of a 5-story building. But it's not just the length that makes this guy a real sea monster. Its skull alone measured about 2 meters in length. Just take a look at this comparison between the Shawnosaurus' skull and a human being. It's almost like comparing a bus to a bicycle. Now imagine the shock of encountering this monster in the waters. There you are, swimming along peacefully, when suddenly this gigantic head starts approaching, spine-chilling, right? And the most impressive part is that despite its immense size, the Shawnosaurus was a swift and efficient swimmer, hunting its prey with precision and power. And that's just another stop on our journey through the past. If you thought the Shawnosaurus was incredible, just wait until you see the next monster. We're only just beginning to explore these sea giants. So have you picked your favorite yet? 3. Liopleurodon. All right, folks, if you think today's sharks are frightening, get ready to meet a marine predator that would make even the great white shark run in fear. We're talking about the Liopleurodon, a carnivorous marine reptile that ruled the oceans during the Jurassic period around 160 million years ago. And let me tell you, this creature was the true terror of the seas. Now, it may not be the largest monster we'll see today, with sizes ranging between 7 and 9 meters in length, but don't let that fool you. The Liopleurodon was all about efficiency and power. What it lacked in length, it more than made up for with its deadly abilities. Its jaws were lined with teeth about 7 centimeters long, as sharp as knife blades, perfect for tearing flesh and crushing bones. And that's not all. The Liopleurodon was fast. Incredibly fast. It could swim at high speeds, using its powerful flippers to ambush its prey with brutal efficiency. Just imagine you're swimming along, and suddenly you sense a massive presence approaching silently. And before you know it, all you see are those lethal jaws closing around you. A true maritime nightmare. So if you thought modern sharks were scary, how about facing a Liopleurodon in the waters? This is definitely one monster I'd want to keep a safe distance from. And are you enjoying this trip back in time? 4. Tylosaurus. All right, everyone, get ready to meet a true marine monster that would make any other creature think twice before crossing its path. Introducing the Tylosaurus, one of the largest predators to ever roam the oceans, dominating the seas between 90 and 66 million years ago. And let me tell you, This giant lizard was the nightmare of any marine creature back in the day. To give you an idea, the Tylosaurus could reach up to 15 meters in length and weighed between 4 and 7 tons. That's nearly the weight of an adult elephant. And the most impressive part? It was at the very top of the marine food chain, meaning it hunted pretty much anything that moved underwater. The Tylosaurus wasn't just about size, it was also a master of hunting strategy. It had an extremely hard snout that it used as a weapon, smashing its prey with incredible force, almost like an underwater battering ram. And once the prey was stunned, there was no escape. It would devour it with its jaws full of sharp teeth. Imagine this. It was practically an underwater tank with razor-sharp teeth ready to tear through anything in its way. Now tell me, would you have the courage to swim in the waters this monster called home? Because let me tell you, I'd stay far away from those seas. The next monster will show you that the oceans of the past were truly a terrifying place. 5. Helicoprion. Now brace yourselves as we dive into one of the most bizarre and enigmatic sharks to ever swim the Earth's oceans. I'm talking about the Helicoprion, a true aquatic nightmare that roamed the seas about 280 million years ago. This creature didn't just have a mouthful of teeth, it had a mouth shaped like a spiral, resembling a serrated saw blade. Imagine a shark with a circular saw for a mouth. It sounds like something straight out of a horror movie, but it was real. The Helicoprion could grow between 3 and 4 meters long, roughly the size of a car, and weighed up to 450 kilograms. What's truly wild is how it used this saw to feed. With its spiral-shaped mouth packed with sharp teeth, the Helicoprion sliced through its prey as if it were using an electric saw. And let me tell you, it must have been one of the most efficient predators of its time. But seriously, it's quite a sight, right? A creature that looks like it came straight out of a nightmare. I know it's ugly, bizarre, and downright terrifying, but if I were a little fish back then, this would definitely be the last guy I'd want to encounter at the bottom of the sea. So what do you think? Would you be able to swim with this hellish shark? 6. Mosasaurus. All right, folks, get ready because we're diving into the realm of one of the largest and most ferocious predators to ever dominate the oceans. I'm talking about the fearsome Mosasaurus, a true killing machine that ruled the seas between 70 and 66 million years ago. This giant could reach an impressive 18 meters in length and weigh up to 5 tons. We're talking about a marine colossus, capable of moving with surprising agility and hunting just about anything that dared to cross its path. And if the size alone wasn't terrifying enough, check this out. The Mosasaurus had a bite force capable of delivering a devastating 9 tons of pressure. That means once it sank its teeth into a prey, there was no escaping. But here's what's even more chilling. It didn't even bother to chew. It preferred to swallow its prey almost whole, giving no chance for any reaction. Now tell me, do you think you could face such a creature? Just imagining it gives me the chills. This monster made the Cretaceous oceans a truly frightening place. So if someone ever invites you for a dive in the Cretaceous, you might want to think twice. And if you think you've seen it all, just wait until you meet the next monster on our list. 7. Dunkleosteus. Now let's travel even further back in time, to around 400 to 360 million years ago, to meet one of the most fearsome fish that ever roamed the seas, the Dunkleosteus. This wasn't just any fish, it was an underwater war machine. With a length that could reach up to 10 meters and a weight of up to 4 tons, the Dunkleosteus was no joke. Its appearance alone was terrifying. But what truly made it one of the deadliest predators was its bite. And when I say bite, I'm not talking about a mere nip. The bite force of the Dunkleosteus was comparable to that of a T-Rex. Imagine it could crush just about anything that entered its mouth. But it didn't stop there. The Dunkleosteus had the ability to suck its prey straight into its mouth in one quick, lethal movement. It was like a deadly vacuum that pulled its victims right into destruction. This made it one of the most efficient and dangerous predators to ever exist. Now picture yourself swimming in the Devonian seas and suddenly encountering this beast. It's a true nightmare, isn't it? It's hard to imagine anything escaping from such a brutal predator. I guess after this, the idea of going fishing back then would have been a bit different, huh? But hang tight because we've still got more incredible marine monsters to introduce. 8. Megalodon. It's time to talk about the true titan of the seas, the Megalodon. This colossal shark ruled the oceans from 23 to 2.6 million years ago, and its sheer presence made it the largest predator ever to exist. Imagine a shark as big as a school bus with a bite force capable of exerting up to 10 tons of pressure. That's enough to crush anything within its reach. Its teeth could grow to an astonishing 17 centimeters long, and these weren't just sharp teeth. They were blades of destruction. If you thought today's sharks are terrifying, try facing a Megalodon. This beast could swallow a person whole, a jet ski, and even a small boat without a second thought. A true monster of the deep. The Megalodon was the undisputed king of the seas during its time, and its legend continues to haunt our imaginations today. Just imagine the sensation of knowing that such a colossal and powerful creature was swimming just below the surface, hunting mercilessly. Did you enjoy this journey into the world of prehistoric sea monsters? It was amazing exploring these fantastic and terrifying creatures that ruled the oceans millions of years ago. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these monsters did you find the most frightening? Drop a comment below and let us know which one gave you the most chills. And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel and share with friends who also love a good dose of mystery and curiosity. If you're into these lists full of fascinating facts, let us know in the comments and we'll bring more incredible content your way. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. We really appreciate you being with us on this journey. Stay tuned for more exciting discoveries. See you in the next video.